I see in Africa
Yeah.
that create their own solution, not just the consume technology. I want to say I'm a stubborn trainer who never give up until I make something that actually works.
Wow.
And also consistency.
Yeah.
Most people, consistency beats talent.
Very true.
You can be intelligent, smart, but trust me, a normal person who loves what he does and stay consistent, will probably beat you with whatever you do.
Yeah. What was your greatest challenge, and how do you overcome it?
What is the greatest program? So we code a unique code, and our only work is to work it and run it with it. It's scientifically proven that a new habit is developed maybe after 21 days.
Yeah.
So me personally, there's this new habit that I developed in my academic school year, which was this never eat in school. So my money was always like reserved for going online class, making my data go online.
Wow. Most people that actually watch anything. I used to watch anything before. So this was my methodology, or let me say my mindset while watching anything. So let me walk. I go and buy my night shoe. I go and buy my night dress. I go and buy my night shoe. But now you have a mindset where I work, invest in my growth. Then surely in the future I'll have like millions to get whatsoever I want. That's actually something of good. I share this, I share that. But now, how do I start doing what I do? How do I start learning that was the running? How do I keep being consistent, and then working towards my dream purpose? Hello, thanks for tuning in again into this video. It means the world to my team and I, and we are so glad to see that you showed up for this video and you are going to get inspired. We just have one request for you. Please subscribe. By subscribing, you help I and my team be able to produce these amazing and inspirational videos for you every week. We will bring the best guests on our podcast to inspire you and motivate you towards your journey of success. So all what we want from you is to subscribe. Thanks. Hello, Berinyuy. Yeah, I don't even know how I should actually call you. Mr. DCT Berinyuy, how should I be calling you during the podcast?
Well, Mr. DCT.
Okay. And I want to tell you, actually, thanks for accepting my invitation to this podcast. Because we always invite inspirational youths like you to inspire countless of individuals across Africa and sharing your stories about how you started and what you actually do.
It's a privilege for me to
Okay, thanks once more. So I'll just even go directly to our first question. So we'd like to know, who are you? Like, if I was to ask to somebody close to you, let's say your brother or your mom, like, who is Verla Berinyuy? What would they tell me?
Well, the first say I'm a stubborn dreamer who never give up until I make something that actually works.
Wow.
And they will say, well, that's also, I want to be clear and transparent.
Yes.
So, us as human beings, we always have our pros and our cons. So, there's something I can say like negative or something that they don't really appreciate me is this kind of, I can say, isolation and always working on my stuff alone.
Okay.
So, let me say, so sometimes maybe in the house, everybody's in the parlor, we discover that I'm in the room working on my projects. And my father will be like, you can come.
What's he doing in the room?
So he always likes to advise me to go out there, socialize with people, network with people. And he usually says that if you're intelligent, but you don't actually meet real people out there, once they want to whatever you are. So yes, that's the kind of negative aspect that I'm trying to also get my father's advice and socialize more with people.
Okay. That's actually something so nice. It's actually good to socialize with people. I want to know, like, what do you do?
I'm still a student, and apart from my school life, I like doing extracurricular activities. Programming. I love coding. It's like a hobby for me.
Yeah, from our research, we saw that you're like a self-learned coder. Yeah.
So apart from schoolwork, I do programming. I code projects. That means I focus more on tech. Yeah. So I do softwares, and at the same time I make YouTube videos, especially for content marketing.
Yes.
Just like me. Shout out to him. He's like a big.
Yeah, exactly.
So yes, apart from school, that's what I do. And softwares, I have a YouTube channel where I explain content marketing.
Yeah, exactly. From our research, we actually just discovered what you said. You have a YouTube channel explaining computer science papers. You have also this your website called Mr. DCT. Yes, and you said soon you'll be upgrading it to an application where everybody can use just on the phone. And you also built an application. What's the name?
FamaVoice.
FamaVoice, cool. So I would like to know what motivated you, first of all, into studying this web development and building these amazing stuff.
Well, at first, Well, I was just an electronic engineer. So back then, in the noise region for the strike, I love, there's this curiosity of mine where I love exploring how electronics gadgets work. Back then, I didn't know anything about coding or programming. So I always like to break things down and discover what is being meant inside all those stuff. So from then, when I came to Yaoundé because of the crisis, that's when I think it was in 4 5. I discovered that something actually exists like programming and coding and all that stuff. So I was like, I usually go to Google and I open website, but I've never really imagined that I myself have created something.
Yeah, I could create those websites.
So the first time where actually, I think yes, from 5 we were introduced into web development with HTML. There was no CSS at that moment, just pure HTML. So when we did the simple page, I quite still remember was just a page to classify types of computers and other stuff. So from there, I was like, wow. So actually, I can also do something like this. That was like just kickstarting me. So yes, so I was like, let me go into it. And YouTube is it's an incredible source. Yes. So I am so far is through YouTube.
Yes. So actually, they even call YouTube like the free university. Yeah, you can go and learn anything.
So from there, I even went more deeper, even more than the teachers, because the love for it, right? I went into it. I was so much now advanced. So even my projects were just so outstanding.
Wow.
My friends, they were like, "Wondering what
are you doing? This guy is more than a teacher." Wow, that's actually something cool to hear.
That's when I discovered a lot.
And then when you discover your passion, you started entering into it. Like most people that dive into web development coding, they always find at one point in time that it's something difficult. Then either they quit, they abandon. But you are this guy that went into it, though it was difficult, you kept moving. So I want to ask you, like, what kept you moving, though at one point in time you discovered that what you were doing was difficult?
Well, I think that part, what really distinguished me from others in that concept is that, well, I find programming, I see programming as a purpose-driven something. So I don't just deal only with the schoolwork or whatsoever in school. You know, most students, they learn programming either to pass a test or to maybe get a recommendation from a teacher, all that stuff, or to pass a GC, all that stuff. But mine was more than that. So I was purpose driven. So when I was learning a new language, it's always like I have a project that at the end I want to implement that new language I've learned. So yeah, purpose driven. That's what really kind of distinguished me from others, and also consistency. Most people consistency beats talent. So you can be intelligent, super smart, but trust me, a normal person loves what he does and stay consistent, will probably beat you in whatever you do.
Yeah, that's very true. I really love what you said. Consistency beats talent. Yeah, someone that's consistent, you obviously have like his outcome that he wants, compared to the person that has like the skills, but just working at one point he gives up. After he come again, just try, give up. Yeah, that's actually true what you said. And you said what also kept you going was your purpose. Yeah, you're purpose driven. And I think that's one thing that our audience also have to apply. Like to find their purpose in life and merge it to what they currently do and be working towards that. Yeah, that's actually something cool. And the next question that I'll ask you is that, like, just I and my team, when we're going through your whole portfolio, it was something of really, how can I say, unique. That's the word. Because looking at what Cameroonians as a whole usually do, they don't really do what you do. Let me explain. So, firstly, the majority of those that were interviewed on the podcast were IT guys, IT experts, who had web developers actually like you. In fact, most of them didn't have a personal website. But you are the one and only unique person that we saw with a personal website. So I want to ask you, like, why did you decide to have this your personal website for yourself? And what was the use actually of it?
Okay, well, for identity.
Yeah.
And it also like prove some kind of seriousness. So imagine, let me say, someone asks you maybe about you. You are like, you know what, search my name on Google and you direct to my personal website. Well, automatically, mentally, that guy will be like, this guy is a serious person.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the feeling I gave to me. That this guy is super serious. Yeah.
So that's exactly like. Also, I would like to say this: if you don't tell your story online, like someone else will. So make your story, let it be online there, out for anybody to see at any moment.
Okay. So if I got exactly what you said, it means if you search me your name on Google, we can get you. Yeah.
I actually remember, I think it was back then in 4 5. I was like, the first time I got my website, I was actually published online. When I came out of school, I told my friends, I was like, guys, if you search my name online, you will see my
Wow.
They were like, wow. then I had to do. I was so happy and to also explain them how my procedure and how.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's also this charismatic, or I can say there's this love.
Yeah.
And also see from others that, especially close friends, that also motivates you. And
I think that's actually something very useful. When I even saw your personal website, I was like, damn, I have to make mine. Actually, I'm working on making mine too. And looking at your website, firstly, I'll just tell you what the feelings I had seeing your website. Firstly, it was something professional. So I was like, wow, this is a web developer. He has his personal website. So he's serious, obviously. And I was like, wow. Not only at the personal website, the personal website talks about you, what you like doing. Actually, that's what the personal website says. And like, he had also these compelling statistics when going through all your personal website. Like you studied in, you went through this boot camp, you participated in this competition, this and that. All was well structured, maybe with a number of statistics that you had on your website. That's actually something that I love, and I would like that. If I myself, I'll do it. Yeah, inspire me really. And I don't know, many people are actually watching and are saying, yeah, what this guy is saying is so inspiring. And I'll go to the next, which is your accomplishments and the competitions that you've been in. So, from our research, we actually know that there's someone that found DCT Lab, come out with a farming website, and has gone to the competition. That was the ICT Tech Innovation Challenge. So I want to ask you, like, what? First of all, give us like a brief explanation of what are all these that you have built, and
well,
yeah.
I'm the founder of DCT Lab. At DCT Lab, book which I'm currently working on, FamaVoice, and my WhatsApp and YouTube channel. So for the DCT Lab, which is like a core.
Yes.
So DCT Lab is for empowering education and making it free for all students out there, especially in Cameroon.
Yes.
And as okay. Now I'm now FamaVoice, which came about from the hackathon event I attended as the ICT Technician Challenge. Yes. So yeah, I know many farmers they struggle in tech, right? So the solution was to provide as an invoice experience. Imagine like we all know Siri, like Siri in
the iPhone.
Yeah. Yes. So imagine like a Siri
for farmers. Wow.
So most farmers they are not really into tech. So why instead of them, maybe some of them they're not able to read and write. So why not make it simpler for them, which they could just speak directly with voice,
vocally. Okay. So what does the app do concretely? Let's say I'm a farmer, I just plant maize and beans. So using your app, how do you help me?
Right, using your voice activated. So for now, we because of the in hackathon, we get time to the pressure. Also, our plan was to make it more localized. But for now, we only have English, PG English, and French.
Yeah.
So what the app does is that let me say you plan your crops and to get it. So you just kindly with the voice ask your question, like you say, well, I've planted my let me say my tomatoes, and there's this second set of activities. What should I do? The voice guys that you anytime that well so give real life farming tips. Yes.
Wow. That's actually something fascinating. Having, let's say, a Siri for farmers that I can just speak to it, let it be in pidgin, French, English. You just speak to it and it gives you this farming tips that you can use in your farmland. Actually, that's something cool. I think really innovative. And when do you plan on putting it out?
It's very
it's already published. Yeah.
No, most people they're always like
on Play Store.
No, not on Play Store. Now I'm trying to go into.
Okay.
Always like we don't have funding, all that stuff. There are free platforms out there. So my FamaVoice app is published on Up to Down Store.
Up to Down Store, okay.
It's a free hosting platform where you publish your application for free. All you need to do is write good description about your app, some screenshots. The team they review it. Might actually take like almost a month, like 3 weeks something for the app to be. And the message was sent to me that it has been happening. I was so happy because I was like every day I was like checking whether it has been happening.
That's something nice.
So if you go to Up to Down Store, you search FamaVoice.
Okay. For our viewers even watching right now, so the link has been dropped down in the description section, so you can find that Up to Down Store, download the FamaVoice, and even start using the app in your farming. So that's actually something nice. And I want to ask you this question: like, when building the app, what was your greatest challenge, and how do you overcome it?
Greatest challenge, like lack of resources, funding. So most people, I know that people they're always like they always limit themselves on maybe the things they face that they face when they're doing something. For me, I don't see I always like try ways to find solutions to what's happening. So For example, like in the funding part, personally, I know it's scientifically proven that a new habit is developed maybe after 21 days. So, me personally, there's this new habit that I developed in my academic school year, which was this: I never ate in school. So my money was always like preserved for going online, so activating my data and going online.
Wow, that's a nice mindset.
Even my transport. So some still they're always like, maybe this guy never eating. Even my friends can testify.
Yeah.
So I always keep my money to preserve my data. And when you train your body, like it's also good to. It's not as if I'm starving on myself. Like I try to eat in the morning very well. I take my water and that's it. And trust me, when you train yourself like that, you understand.
Exactly.
So that's how I do to get money to go to accelerate and go online, which is the way I solve the funding issue. And even going beyond that, during holidays, I work in the shanty.
Yes.
So I've gone to the shanty several times. So people were like, "Oh, I don't want to have this, that, also." But when I'm in the shanty, I don't actually just see the struggle.
Yeah.
It's like the outcome, what I'm to do at the end of the morning. So sometimes you're in the shanty, you get maybe some people's plan after they're going to get paid. You be like, these guys, their vision or how spending it is not really.
That's also very true.
I always that's one way that I try to solve my funding issue. And also teamwork, especially for the FamaVoice app, since we were in the commission. I am the leader of our team, and we are a lot of three persons, like the maximum was 3 members. So they were my friends actually in school. So teamwork really plays a vital role. There's this guy in my team, Marcel, who's my friend. He's this good communicator, and how can I say, really good in socializing people, which is like a low point. Something that I'm really good at. So he played the role of speaking in public about the app during the challenge. So he was like kind of presenting the app publicly. So there's also Bija, who is also one of the critical thinkers. He came with some ideas like the alert for the farmers, imagine like whether alert coming from the farmer, whether whether it's going to be good, like the condition, all the stuff, or prices, all the stuff. Okay. Now I as the developer, you see, there's something that I couldn't just do alone. So even if I'm coding, the teamwork really matters.
Exactly.
So teamwork, we always solve together and overcome these issues.
Wow. You know, the way you're speaking, you have like a unique mindset. It's really rare to see, though I've seen a lot of Cameroonians with this such a mindset, but it's rare to see many ambitious actually youth like you that actually believe in their goal and the purpose that they have for life. And sharing your experience, I'm just feeling like, wow, I used to apply on same Saturday. Like, I was also someone that maybe had money to buy into school. Then I'll spend all my money in school. Then even in the evening, maybe I will need data, and then I don't have money to activate data. But you were wise enough that okay, so I can like save the money that I'll have to use in school and use it to activate data during the night, and then work on my coding stuff. That's actually something nice. And again, your mindset still like it still shows that yeah, it's very unique because firstly, most people don't actually work shanty. I used to have worked shanty before. So this was my methodology, or let me say my mindset while working in shanty. So let me work. I go and buy my nice shoe. I go and buy my nice dresses. I go and buy my nice shoes. But now you have a mindset where I work, invest in my goals, then surely in the future I'll have like millions to get whatsoever I want. That's actually something of good. And I want to ask you this question: how can we develop such a mindset?
But there's this quote that says you are the average of, let me say, the 5 people you spend at your time with. So be mindful of the friends you have. It doesn't really actually be the physical world, it will also be the virtual world, the internet. So I surround myself with books, self-helping books online. There are free books out there. So that Amazon sometimes used to get pay some books because there are free PDF books there that can actually help you. So I read online books, and my friends also. I try to. I have this. I always have this. I always think of myself as this. I try to like filter those who come in my circle, so I don't just accept anybody. So I know that at the end, in one way or the other, they are going to contribute in the way I give. Yes. So the people you surround yourself with, in your content, especially the internet, be mindful of what you watch, what you hear, all that stuff. So all those small things they contribute to who you are. I think it's from what I've also consumed and people around me that helped me to really have this kind of mindset.
Okay. So let's be mindful about the people that surrounds us. And then one thing that you mentioned that I loved was self-development books. We should always be reading self-development books, and then it will help us also increase our mindset. Okay. So let's dive back into your web development stuff. So now we're in a major era where the artificial intelligence is developing characters. Many web developers are now using artificial intelligence like to improve their coding skills, and then some web developers are already even building. I think there are already existing even applications where you can get directly a website in less than a day. So I want to ask you, is this a threat for web developers or something of it?
But I don't see AI as a threat. I see more of like a tool.
Why?
Well, like I would say, if you can't code without AI, then you can use AI very well. So it's still important to know the fundamentals, the basics. So learning how to code, like the web development, as I say, you are going to have more advantage to someone who just by code if it comes to AI and Apple. So it's still a vital skill for you to learn the web development once you are going into for, because you knowing the fundamentals, the way you use AI is going to be way different than someone who just by code, like right prompts to the AI without actually knowing what is going on the logic. So you have an advantage in that you provide more precise prompts and you can even modify the code.
Yeah, sure.
So if you use AI in a way that with the background knowledge of the web development, then your app is probably going to be different. Yes. And there's this. I would like to say this, but AI is intelligent, right?
Yeah, very true.
But the vision comes from God and humans.
Exactly.
So AI can perform the task, but yeah, it's your role as a developer to look around you, your community. I want to find the problems you are facing, right? Your own local community, and with the aid of AI now, we are also your knowledge of web development whatsoever. You'll be able to now integrate and facilitate or accelerate the building process. So yeah, the vision comes behind you, and AI you can assist it in whatever you do. But again, the fundamental matters in whatever you learn.
Yeah.
So when you learn the fundamentals, the way you use the AI as a tool, as I say, like a co-partner. So I don't see it as a trade, it's a tool.
Okay, okay. It's actually nice hearing what you just said. AI is, you're not seeing AI as a threat, but a tool. A tool in the sense that we, or let me say web developers like you, can use this AI to generate the code and then structure it, modify it according to what they want. And there's one key thing that he said that was actually good, that we are the humans that bring the vision. Yeah. And then AI just executes. So the AI can't automatically think by itself and bring the stuff to life. Yeah, that's actually true. And I know you're also someone that participated in hackathons. So, but just the term hackathon. The first time I saw that term, actually, I thought it was a hack stuff. And I don't even know about our audience. What do they think a hackathon is currently is? So I want to give you the opportunity to first of all tell us what a hackathon is, what is the use of a hackathon, and what was the one that you're attending?
Yeah, I too personally, I consider the word hackathon. Since I'm going to for cybersecurity,
Yeah.
so I'm excited. Oh,
What hacking stuff? Yeah, true, true.
Then when I think I searched on Google what hackathon is, all that stuff, and they were like, it's like an event that's being organized by devs, like developers. Like,
Yeah.
people are given let me say a limited period of time, maybe maximum 48 hours or just 24 hours for one day.
Yes.
So people, there are people are provided with the various teams to work on. Again, it's always in a limited period of time.
Yeah.
So with teamwork and collaboration, people with the teams that have been provided to you, people work on it and provide solutions in that limited time. So
Yeah.
it's all about like a dev conference where programmers or developers they'll gather together and develop cool stuff and enjoy.
Wow, 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 wow. That's actually something amazing to hear. Hackathon, a place where like coders, robotic guys gather together and have a limited time to build something. Yeah, so I think you think of the idea on doing the hackathon, start building it, and come up with a solution. Yeah, that's actually something of innovative. And I actually love hackathons. And as for you, what's the use of hackathons?
But hackathons really taught me creativity. Like if you can't, how can I say, if you most if you want your ideas right for your ideas to be you need to show your ideas only grow when you share them.
Exactly.
And hackathon is a great place for you to share ideas. You don't even know who maybe who will see our project right they're going to do at the end.
That's very true.
FamaVoice the ICT technician hackathon.
Yeah.
So that's how you can see that the project already just went so far until this podcast. So yeah, the hackathons they really taught me that ideas need to be shared out there. It's not all about you isolating yourself. Yes, you showcase your projects and yeah.
I actually like what you just said. Hackathons firstly makes your idea to be shared, and then a larger number of people can know what you're actually building. And then I also think just that's what you said. From hackathons, you have also the chance of meeting new people, working in a team with somebody that you didn't even know, and then together you have to like work and come out with an innovative solution. And that solution can be something that can even last for long. Like the hackathon that you participated at the ICT challenge, you're able to build FamaVoice, and then from FamaVoice, here you're right now building the application, hosting it, and doing something of it. So what you're just sharing is something of inspiring. And as you speak, we keep discovering that you're not just a web developer, you're a web developer with a purpose, with a specific way of thinking, which I would love that, and our audience surely are admiring that too. So I want you now to inspire this our countless audience that are listening right now. I want to know, like, okay, I share this, I share that, but now, how do I start doing what he did? How do I start learning that web development? How do I keep being consistent, and then working towards my dream purpose? So, if I was to just summarize the question, I'll ask you like, how should they become like you, or do what you do?
Well, don't wait for the perfect conditions to start. Yes. Begin with what you have, where you are, and believe that the world is going to open up for you.
Okay.
And like I always said before, consistency is talent. So if you stick into what you are doing, trust me, that smart guy in class or who's you feel like you're dumb, you're actually going to.
Okay. So, don't wait to start. Be consistent in what you do. Yes.
Start with where you are, with what you have.
Okay. Start where you are with what you have. Okay, that's actually so nice. I think you should repeat it one more time. It's deep. It's deep. Repeat it one more time. Let the audience get it. Yeah.
So don't wait for the perfect condition.
Yes.
Start where you are with what you have, and believe that the world is going to open up for you.
Okay. That's actually something really cool and nice. Don't wait for the perfect conditions. I actually like that. So many people will be like, okay, I don't have money like you. I cannot even do this. I cannot even do that. But don't wait for the perfect conditions. Just start doing what you want to do. And if you start, obviously, you're going to find a way to continue. Yes. Like you decided to start with the web development. You didn't have money. You found a way that you could save money that you used to eat in school. Instead, activate data and learn more. Yes. So, Berinyuy, here are we coming to our final question. So I want to ask you, it's actually a question that I ask to everybody that come on the podcast. What is your vision for Africa?
Well, looking at Cameroon and Africa in general, well, I believe our future is bright. Well, yes, we face challenges, right?
Yeah.
But we have creativity and faith, let's say, and endurance. So I see an Africa
Yeah.
that will create their own solution, not just consume technology. So if we are able to integrate our own local languages
Yes.
in building our own local problems uniquely for us, then we surely understand them.
Okay. So developing applications for ourselves. Yes. Building it also by ourselves, like what you are doing. Okay. I think the audience should apply that, and yeah, with that your vision will actually be something of great, both in Cameroon and Africa. I think with those words, our audience will be going back inspired. So with this, Berinyuy, I want to tell you thank you. Thank you for showing up on the podcast. Thank you for inspiring me and countless of individuals. And hopefully, yeah, success does not only end here. We keep being successful. And surely we'll still invite you again to the podcast to keep sharing your ideas and motivating many other people. So thanks you once more.
I have one code that I came up.
Okay, nice. You can give it.
There's this code based on my experience and what I've gone through.
Yes.
That I came out about, which is this: God is the greatest program. So He got a unique code of our life, and our own work is to debug it and run it with faith.
Okay.
And also, if He has coded our life code, then what of me just to like? Why should I be discouraged in learning how to code small programs?
Okay, something of real. I like the code. Okay, thanks also.